Hey everybody, it's AMV Reverted Studios here once again with another Maple Story video. In this one, by the end of it, I actually hit 210. I never thought in my Maple Story life that I would actually ever hit 210, but I did. And so now I'm going to chill out with the leveling because this, again, took me like all day. I went from 207 to 210 in one day, and the grind was super, super real. If you see some other people hitting in my map, my guild was like hella trolling me while I was trying to level up to 210. I know they were just like joking around and stuff, but like it was kind of irritating. I did not like. I was talking to them on Discord, and I was just like, "Stop KSing me," because it was late. I was tired. I just wanted to get to 210, but that is not the point of this video. When is it ever? When do I actually? Well, no, I talk about Maple Story stuff every now and again, but usually it revolves around real life, and that's what I'm here to talk about with you guys today. Excuse me. So recently, I kind of had an epiphany to myself, and just like watching some of my other favorite YouTubers and stuff like that, and it really made me look back on like my life and my past choices and like things that I've been doing, and I've been analyzing how I've been thinking and feeling, and I realized I'm not doing myself any real good life-changing favors since I moved into this apartment. I mean, I'm happy, like I'm content with life, but I feel like I've been becoming less happy and content and grateful for the things that I have, and I realize it is all a matter of like what I'm doing to myself and my mindset. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, for example, moving into this apartment by myself. When I first moved in here, for probably about a solid month, I was just completely ecstatic and completely grateful, totally happy, like nothing could bring me down. And now that I've been here for almost 5 months now, that hype died down, and I stopped one day and thought to myself, am I still grateful for moving out on my own? And that one was easy to answer. Of course I am. I love living by myself. I love having my own space in my own apartment, being able to record videos whenever I want without being interrupted. Be able to clean my apartment and have it stay clean, and be able to get up in the morning and have my routine without being interrupted, or getting in a fight with a roommate, or like having to share the bathroom, or anything like that. Like, of course I'm grateful for living on my own, but I needed to remind myself of where I was and where I am now to feel grateful again. And that kind of made me feel like a jerk, like that I was being ungrateful for this amazing opportunity to live by myself. And I had to remind myself of where I was, like how crappy my situation was in my other apartment when I was living with said roommate, and we weren't getting along, and there was arguments and just so much negativity and drama, and then realizing how much better my life is with me living on my own. And it started making, like, that alone kind of snowballed into this, I don't know, these thoughts of just like, am I really appreciating my life the way I should, or am I taking things for granted, and it like in turn allowing me to be negative? And then I think about other people and like the fact that they're pretty much doing the same thing. Like, we're all doing this on some level to ourselves, and it's just causing unnecessary negativity and ungratefulness for life, honestly. Like, for example, this definitely relates to me considering I'm a manager at McDonald's. Sometimes I find myself more often than not eating at McDonald's. And, I'm not supposed to say that our food makes you feel like crap, but, like, it makes me not feel so good. Like, I've been working there long enough that, like, if I eat the food there, I guess my body's just tired of it, or I'm not eating enough healthy stuff to justify it. because my body just doesn't agree with McDonald's anymore, but yet I still find myself eating it and then wondering why I feel like crap. But it's my own dang fault because the McDonald's didn't jump down my throat. And, I made the conscious effort to eat something that I knew wasn't going to make me feel that great. And then I find myself complaining that I'm not feeling good because I ate, food that I knew wasn't going to agree with me. That would be like me knowing that I'm allergic to pork and then going and eating pork and then getting sick and then blaming the pork like it jumped down my throat. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not supposed to, because that's kind of what I've been doing to myself lately. Another thing, I'm just getting mad real with you guys, honestly. Sorry if this video doesn't make any sense, but these are the kind of things that I think about and that go through my head, and it makes me kind of re-evaluate my life and figure out ways to make myself happier. And if I'm happier, I'm going to produce better content or more often, or I'm going to do better at my job, or just improve my overall lifestyle. And I do know I have some subscribers that actually care about my life and care about how I'm doing and how I feel, and I really appreciate that. So I'm guessing this is more directed towards you guys, so you know where I'm at. Feel free to let me know if you guys relate to anything that I'm saying, so I don't just sound like an idiot. But why should I care about that? This is my channel. I'm going to post what I'm going to post. Other things, for example, since I moved into this apartment, I have not gone to the gym one time. Luckily, I haven't gained hardly any weight whatsoever, which I'm extremely grateful for, probably because I run my butt off at work. So that's been kind of maintaining that. But, I'm paying for this gym membership, $40 a month, and I'm not going. But then I say, oh, I don't have the time to go. I just don't have the time. My schedule's so erratic. I don't have the time to go. And then I really sat and thought about it, and I'm like, do I really not have the time, or am I just not using my free time productively? And then I started analyzing what I do in the morning. Now, some days, granted, it's not really possible for me to go to the gym, just time-wise, because, if I do go to the gym, I like to at least get an hour, hour and a half, if not 2 hours of a workout, just to make sure that, I used my time efficiently at the gym and I covered all my bases. So let's just say I work at 10, like I do today. I work 10 to 4. And I got up at, 6. I could have possibly had the chance to go to the gym if I just got up, didn't have my coffee, didn't eat breakfast, didn't clean my apartment, and just went to the gym. But then I'd also have to, shower, which I already have to do. But the 2 hours that I wasn't at the gym, I used towards having my coffee, watching, catching up on social media, aka YouTube, which I, didn't have to do, but whatever. I had my coffee, I had my breakfast, I actually went ahead and I cleaned my apartment, and now I'm editing a video. So I feel like I'm using my time productively, but I'm not using my time productively, if that makes any sense. I don't think so. But point is, I'm essentially paying the gym and not going, and that's my fault. And then I wonder why I feel lazy and I feel lethargic because I'm not, giving my body what it needs to get healthy and have natural energy. And running around like a headless chicken at work is one thing. I mean, I definitely feel exhausted when I come home from work. I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm disgusting. So I definitely feel like I get somewhat of a workout when I'm at work, but it's not the kind of workout I like, because the gym for me is a good outlet for my stress, for my anxiety, for my depression. I take all of the negativity and all the stress that I feel from work, and I let it go at the gym. And when I get my workout done, whether it's before work or after work, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I feel calm. I'm actually in a content mood. Yes, I'm tired and I'm probably sore, but I feel so much better, and it does worlds of difference for my mindset. and I'm not going. And I can vividly remember how I would feel going to the gym either before or after work, and how much better and stress-free and anxiety-free my life would be. And my temperament at work would be so much better because I'd be so much calmer. And lately I've been finding myself having anxiety going to work for no reason. Like, I know nothing bad's going to happen at work. I know that it's just going to be another shift, same crap, new day type deal. Yet I find myself feeling so much anxiety and stress in my mind, just assuming that the worst of the worst is going to happen. And I don't know why. But I remember when I used to go to the gym before or even after work, just the routine of having that outlet would keep me so much calmer and happier and stress-free and anxiety-free. And it's my own damn fault that I'm not going. It really is. I'm making the conscious effort to, spend 3 or 4 hours of my morning on MapleStory, or laying in bed scrolling through my phone, or, just making up some kind of excuse why I can't go to the gym even though I can. I mean, today, a little bit different. I actually wanted to make myself breakfast because I was thinking about the fact that I don't want to eat at work. And so I actually made myself breakfast, and I'm going to bring a lunch to work so I don't actually have to eat at McDonald's, which will be fantastic. So I'm like making the conscious decision to bring food to work so I don't have to eat at McDonald's. I'm going to try to make the conscious effort to go to the gym, at least for a little bit, after work, because I get off at 4, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure I get off at 4 today. There's no reason I can't spend like an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the gym. I don't have to, go all Hulk Hogan at the gym, but, a little cardio, a little strength training, stretching. God, I need to stretch. But, wow, ADD, I'm getting way off track. But, like, my point is, we consciously or unconsciously do stuff to ourselves and then tend to blame external sources. Like, this is a far stretch, but, like, people that drink way too much one night at a party and then blame the alcohol, like the alcohol jumped down their throat and that's why they have a hangover. They made the conscious effort of going to that party, drinking a ton of alcohol, like way more than they probably should have, and then they feel like crap the next day, but then blame the party or the people or the peer pressure, even though it's nobody else's fault but the person that decided to drink all that alcohol. Or people that smoke cigarettes. I'm working on quitting again, and I used to say, oh, it's the stress, it's the stress, it's the stress. I'm so stressed. Like, if I can get a new job, I won't be as stressed, and then I can quit. And I'm like, you know what? No. Like, I'm just using that as an excuse to continue this habit just because I don't want to take responsibility and have the willpower to quit. If that makes any sense. And I have my vape, so that's one thing that I have on me that's a good substitute for quitting. And so it's been like, no, I think I had one cigarette yesterday, but I've only had one cigarette in the last, 3 days, 3.5 days. So I'm, actively making an effort to quit. And I'm not blaming even though, yes, my job is stressful, I'm not using that as an excuse to say, oh, I need a cigarette to calm down. No. I'm done with that crap. I need to quit smoking. It's not healthy. I'm young and I feel healthy, but, eventually that's going to catch up to me, and then I'm going to be facing an even worse issue, like cancer or something extreme like that, and, I'm not going to have anybody to blame but myself. I can't blame the cigarettes. It's not like my wallet's jumping over the counter, grabbing a pack of cigarettes and shoving it into my mouth. I'm making the conscious effort to go and buy that pack of cigarettes and light it up, so on and so forth. So I have to take responsibility for the fact that I can't blame my job. I can't blame my stress or my anxiety for the fact that I, was smoking, and I was just making excuses. And I feel like all in all, this is just a conversation about taking accountability for your actions and stop making excuses for why you're stressed or why you're tired all the time or why you feel like crap all the time. If you're not fueling your body and your mind with things that you know will help you, and you're just making excuses why you can't, that is on you. Like, there is a girl that I work with, and she's trying to lose weight, which is fantastic, cool, awesome. But I'd always find her making excuses why she wouldn't eat healthy, or why she couldn't eat healthy, or why she wasn't going to go to the gym. And, like, not trying to judge her, because everybody's been there. I've definitely been there when it came to, like, me trying to lose weight in the past. Long story short, I used to be like 186 pounds, and I was making excuses not to go to the gym and not to eat healthier. And then finally I just like said, screw it, stop making excuses. And I dropped like 30 pounds, probably more than that. I think I'm like 145 to 150, give or take, the day and what I'm eating. But yeah, once I finally sat down and asked myself, why am I not going to the gym? What is my excuse? Why am I not eating healthy? What is my excuse? And it was just the fact that I did not want to take accountability for my actions, for the fact that I had gained a bunch of weight. And I was just making excuse after excuse after excuse not to do these things. And then once I realized that they were all excuses, I held myself accountable and I started going to the gym. I started trying to eat healthier. Yeah, a burger from Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's is going to taste a hell of a lot better than a salad, but how's it going to make you feel? I know when I eat fast food, I feel like I have a rock in my stomach and I instantly get lethargic and I just want to take a nap, versus if I made the effort to have like a chicken salad or bring my own lunch to work that like is 10 times healthier and I actually know what's going into my body. I end up having more energy and I feel a lot better and I can do my job better. Basically, plain and simple, for me, I guess, and for anybody else who's been in my shoes, stop making excuses for why you can't do things. Why now this might be a stretch because everybody has a different view on this, but like, why you can't stop drinking alcohol, or why you can't stop smoking, or why you can't stop eating junk food, or why you can't go to the gym. And even if you can't go to the gym, you can always work out at home. There are tons, if you have basic internet, you can look up videos on YouTube or anywhere online of ways to work out at home without any weights. So there's a start. Some people say, I can't afford to go to the gym. Fine, work out at home. Save up like $20 and get some dumbbells, or it's something to help yourself work out. You can use freaking water bottles or milk jugs to help you lift weights. Like, there are so many things that you can do to work out and it not be an excuse to not work out. It's just you're lazy and you don't want to make the effort and you don't want to accept the fact that you're being lazy, because nobody wants to think that kind of crap about themselves. Nobody wants to think, I'm lazy, I'm making excuses, I'm not taking responsibility for my actions. Nobody wants to think that, because apparently that's like negative self-talk. To me, it's giving yourself a freaking reality check and saying, yeah, I'm not perfect, and these are the reasons I'm not happy, and I can't blame anybody but myself. And once you realize that you're your own worst enemy and you are the only person stopping you from doing things and like actually being happy and feeling better throughout your day, you're going to find yourself making the effort to cut the crap and, not eat that burger from a fast food joint, or to not sit on your butt for 10 hours a day on your computer and not do anything, or to take the extra effort to go out for a walk, or to, eat fruit versus fries, or, go to the gym versus just sitting and binging watching Netflix all day, or finding a substitute for smoking cigarettes rather than just saying, like, in my case, saying that, oh, my life is stressful, my job is what makes me smoke. Like, no, I'm the person making myself smoke. And it doesn't make me feel good, so why do I continue doing it? Yeah, it gives me a temporary relief of being calm, but I'm poisoning myself. And I don't feel good. And then you do have those withdrawals of feeling really, really irritated when you can't get that cigarette. And that's just even doubly a sign of the fact that it's not good for you. When I'm vaping, I don't have those negative side effects. So why am I not going to use something that I spent good money on versus just poisoning myself because apparently I'm addicted to it even though I'm just making excuses for myself? Or why am I not going to take the time for at least 45 minutes to an hour and a half to go to the gym before or after work? I'm just making excuses for myself not to do the things that I know are going to make me happy. It's like we are all secretly stuck in wanting to self-loathe and feel like crap. And I don't understand it. I don't get why we, as human beings, secretly, like, nobody will ever admit it, but it's like we low-key want to be negative and want to self-loathe and cry out for attention, and I just don't get it. I really don't. And so, I don't know about you guys, but I'm cutting the crap on myself, and I'm going to make conscious efforts to actually improve my life and be happy, because I do want to be happy, and it's not like I'm sad. Yeah, I have depression and anxiety, stupid chemicals in my brain not working, but there are things that I can do to improve that, such as eating healthier, like actively putting things in my body that are going to help me feel better. And if I feel better, I'm going to work better. I'm going to think better. I'm going to produce better content. I'm going to do better at my job. I'm actually going to want to do better at my job because I'm going to be happy and motivated to actually make an effort instead of just saying, oh, yep, it's another day in paradise and go about my day, just can't wait to go home. Yeah, nobody really likes their job. So what? It's our life as human beings. We need to have a job. We need to pay our bills. It's not the most luxurious thing in the world, but it's life and it's there. So we got to do it, but we can make the best of it. And that's another thing, like, I guess ending it off, you are the only person that can truly make you happy. Most of us look for other people to validate us and make us feel important and make us feel good and make us feel happy. And we can't do that, honestly. You can't rely on everybody else to compliment you and make you feel good and make you happy. Like, it's not gonna work. As much as I hate to say it, yeah, you can have good times with friends and family and, whatever, but truly, you're the only person that can make you happy. And I've been finding myself doing that, like, not so much anymore. Like, I used to do it in the past. Like, I'd always want to hang out with people. I'd always want to, like, be in a relationship or, be around people so I didn't have to face my own mind. But then, especially after me and Nick broke up, it was a very clear, hard reality check of how codependent I was on other people. And yeah, it took me about a year to really, like, see that, but then something just hit me one day where I enjoyed my me time. I enjoy being alone. I don't need to be around other people. I don't need to be in a relationship. Like, I'm as single as a doornail right now, and I'm completely content with that. Like, I don't have that desire to, like, or that craving for attention from a guy or anybody. Like, yes, I love my friends, and, I do have friends, but, like, we don't hang out constantly. Like, my best friend Amy, I haven't seen her in, like, 6 months. I mean, I saw her recently when she was at work, but, like, we said hi and talked, and then we mentioned to each other how we haven't seen each other in, like, 6 months. But that's how our friendship works. We can meet up one day after like a year and it'd be like no time has passed at all. And those are the kind of friendships I like because we are just busy with our own lives. We don't need to be around each other to be friends, and that I think that is fantastic, and she's an amazing person and I love her to death. But I enjoy my alone time. I don't need to be around people to make me happy, and I think that is close to the best place I've been at in my life in a very long time. But now that that aspect of, me accepting that I used to, crave being around people and needing attention so I didn't have to face my own crap, I learned to enjoy being alone and being single and not always having to be around people to have fun. And I need to start doing that with other things in my life, like staying off of the cigarettes, not eating fast food so much just because it's there, like making the effort to bring food to work and actually eat stuff that is healthier, to take the time and realize that if I go to the gym before or after work, that I'm going to feel a lot better and I'm going to feel a lot more stress-free. I'm going to sleep better. Yes, the physical bonuses are good when you start, losing a little bit more weight and toning up and you feel good about yourself. That's obviously a bonus, but just I'm talking about the real mental, emotional, and physical feeling of going to the gym is what I need to bring back in my life so I can produce better content, so I can do better at work, so I can just feel good and think better. And yeah, I hope this video made sense. It's going on way too long, and speaking of work, I need to start getting ready for work. So this is AMV Reverted Studios. I hope this made sense. I just felt like being mad real with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of me getting the 210 and my guild helping me do ChuChu prees, and then I think we did the dailies. I'm not sure if I got that on camera or not, but anyway, this is AMV Reverted Studios. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know, or if you can relate to this video, let me know, because I can't be the only one who thinks this way. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.